let's get to our advanced planning idea of the day. And before I go to that, Juliana, have we had any questions come in on the chat?
No, I think a lot of just people saying woohoo, but not as of right now. So
this isn't saying it's going to be a straight line. It's not, but you know, it's certainly not going to be the end of the world either. So that's a pretty nice balance, right? All right, so advanced planning. So let's think about the three areas of wealth management that we want to help you with. One, it's the investment consulting and making sure you're investing right. Second, how do we help you in areas outside of that? So tax mitigation and cash flow, estate planning, asset protection, charitable strategies, you know, running your life better. So I'll tell you, one of the hardest things in personal finance is not coming up with good ideas and understanding the logic. It's implementing those ideas and following a discipline. And one thing this article we sent out with this, The Power, Purpose, and Reaching Audacious Goals, talks about is if all you're doing is a goal because you're told to do or you think it's the right thing to do, you're probably not going to succeed. So I don't know how many of you guys had New Year's resolutions, but we're sitting here in the second month of the year. And on average, if you had a New Year's resolution, you're probably not following it still. It works somewhere, you know, till about mid-January and then changes. And when you have purpose behind it and truly put your goals in line with what you care about, we are so much better at achieving them. And one of the things I really like to do is think with the end in mind and then work backwards and do it in line with something. So I'll give you a great example. What makes you excited about getting up in the morning? I decided when we went into the pandemic, just because of the blah that went with the pandemic, that I was going to try to start exercising more. Well, I quickly learned that I really don't enjoy weightlifting, but I do enjoy yoga. So, you know, I can be successful by getting up and doing yoga, but if I tried to get up and lift weights every day, I would fail. I would not meet that goal. So what do you enjoy doing? And I think about that with jobs that people are successful at. You know, a good example, I know you can make a lot of money being a doctor. Well, I'm not interested enough in human anatomy and that type of science to be a successful doctor. So that just wouldn't work for me. You know, people in my industry who are only in it to make money versus actually loving the content, not as successful. What do you want to do every day you possibly can? Again, back to this idea of thriving because you have more energy to put in it. People on the right seat of the bus build energy on what they're doing. People on the wrong seat of the bus get energy sucked from what they're doing. And then finally, if you want to become wealthy or achieve other goals in life, are you concentrating on those things that create personal wealth? So if you think about this, you might have a goal to retire at a certain age, but what are you doing to really concentrate on getting there? And are you putting in the discipline that will take? And I would say for a lot of you guys who are on the other side of retirement, I think there still needs to be goals. The saddest clients I've ever worked with may have a very successful retirement from a financial perspective, but they don't have that purpose and that reason to progress. And so whether it be a volunteering goal, a legacy goal of helping, you know, educate your children and grandchildren, a, you know, bucket list, always having goals and always having growth will keep you healthy and young. And if you look at them, we need to have an overlap of all these three to really end up reaching our goal. So.